Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do the whole doggone weekend. Saturday, September the 23rd, National Seat Check Day, National Brave Day, National Teal Talk Day, National Snack Stick Day, Great American Pot Pie Day. Oh, I'm a fan of those.
Oh,
Heidi,
you
not
love
so
them.
much. National Checkers Day, or Dogs in Politics Day. That's named for Checkers, the dog, Franklin Roosevelt's dog. Restless Leg Awareness Day, Autumnal Equinox, National Public Lands Day, National Hunting and Fishing Day. Sunday, September the 14th, National Singles Day, which I thought was Valentine's Day, but that's
Okay.
National Singles Awareness Day, isn't it? So this weekend is National Singles Day. National Cherries Jubilee Day, Schwenkfelter Thanksgiving, National Punctuation Day, exclamation point, Energize Day, and Gold Star Mothers and Family Day. Also, I've got a guest joining me this weekend, America's Money Answers man, Mr. Jordan Goodman. We'll be chatting with him before you know it. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show this weekend.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Maybe the stereotype of the video game playing slacker who stays up all night smoking weed and all of that stuff, can't hold a job, never goes outside. Maybe that's a bit harsh. Actually, it's a lot harsh, especially in light of this. 3 in 4 mobile gamers swear video games have improved their lives. In a survey of 2,000 gamers in the U.S., it shows 67% said that games are good for their problem-solving skills. 62% felt gaming sharpens their critical thinking capabilities. 61% say it helps with their hand-eye coordination. Respondents also claim video games have helped them in cooperating with others, playing certain sports, and even driving. Perhaps most importantly, more than 2/3 say that their moods positively are impacted by playing video games. 51% say they feel more relaxed, 27% say they feel happier, and 19% say they feel sharper. Does that surprise you at all?
It doesn't surprise me that that's what they say, but why don't you ask their employers?
I was going to say, this whole improves their driving. I've seen some of these, and I'm pretty sure they think they're playing that, what is it called, Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Like, dude, calm down. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Heidi, did you know that Nissin, the maker of Cup of Noodles, has announced that they're going to sell caffeinated noodles?
Caffeinated
Yeah.
noodles. That is
With
fascinating.
the idea that the product will help all-night video gamers stay awake. The caffeinated noodles will come in 2 flavors, garlic and black pepper yakibusa. I don't think I said any of that right. But it contains shrimp and pork and eggs and cabbage, and curry, which uses a base of pork and vegetables. Both products are sauce-based and soup-free, so there's no need to worry about getting your hands or peripherals dirty, making them the perfect meal in between game-playing sessions, according to the company. So,
Is it really necessary to play all night long? I mean, if your body needs to sleep, shouldn't you be sleeping and not playing games?
yeah, you'd think so. That's what I would do, but what do I know?
So bizarre.
It is.
to me.
That is kind of bizarre. So our last break, we were talking about a survey where gaming is good for you. Now they're talking about, no, you need.
Here's how you stay up all night
so I can
and eat high
get
sodium
more of it.
noodles in a cup.
Yeah, we don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. ABC's Good Morning America has revealed the celebrities who will be joining Jamie Lynn Spears. We had mentioned she was going to be on
Yep.
Dancing with the Stars, season 32. And I'm going to look and see if there's some of these people I know. Adrian Peterson, I've heard of. Mira Sorvino, Jason Mraz, Real Housewives Beverly Hills star Mariuccio Umansky. I don't know if I said that right. Who else on here? Matt Walsh. And the Brady Bunch's Barry Williams. The hit competition returns September 26th. That is coming up on Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be this week.
Wow.
CBS found their late show replacement. They're just going to not have a new show. They're not doing it. It said they're going to be putting a thing called Comics Unleashed on. Byron
Also,
Allen.
writers are on strike right
so
now.
I don't know if
so
it's going to
probably a
be
little
like a
difficult.
forever thing. And although she's labeled as the world's richest actress by Forbes magazine, Reese Witherspoon wants you to know that she is not a billionaire. So,
Okay.
thank you, Reese. All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Scientists say they have made a new material that can stretch up to 20 times its original length without breaking.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me rephrase that. Scientists have discovered taffy. Isn't that kind of what taffy is?
Well,
It stretches like that much, doesn't it? At least 20 times.
but that's not something that you can like. I'm assuming this is something to use for like not something you eat.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
if you're telling me I can't use taffy, then don't look out the backyard because I'm working on a taffy boat right now. So I'm building it. It's going to be amazing. That guy that has Flex Seal, I'm going to challenge him to a race. Join me in my taffy boat. Okay, I want to make sure I let everybody know. I'm kidding about the taffy boat.
Oh my
There isn't
gosh,
one.
you don't need
I
to
just
say
want to make
that.
sure. Otherwise, somebody will be here. I'm looking for that taffy boat.
Oh my no.
All right. Great lines about golf. This was sent to me earlier this year, and now we're like approaching because like autumnal equinox is this weekend. Like I want to get it before like the golf season is done. So I don't want to say it's not funny because it is funny. It's nice, but I don't know if it hits the standard of funny that's going to make Heidi laugh. So we're going to find out. So great lines about golf, like this one. Golf is a good walk spoiled. I get that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Golf is an awkward set of bodily contortions designed to produce a graceful result. Mm-hmm. Golf is a game whose aim is to hit a very small ball into a very small hole with weapons singularly ill-designed for that purpose. All right? Golf is a game where the ball always lies poorly and the player as well. There's no better game in the world when you're in good company and no worse game in the world when you're in bad company. I think every game is that,
I
honestly.
think that's probably true, yeah.
Golf is a sport whose secret is to hit the ball hard, straight, and not too often. All right? Your worst putt will be as close as your best chip. The only shots you can be dead sure are those you've already had. All right? It's good sportsmanship not to pick up lost golf balls while they're still rolling. The biggest liar in the world is a golfer who claims he plays the game merely for exercise. And our final one, old golfers never die. They just putter away. I like that one. Great lines about golf. Thanks for sharing. And thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show. We have Jordan Goodman, America's Money Answers Man, joining us. We talk to him about once a month. Last month, we talked about the strike in Hollywood. Now, Jordan, it looks like they've got some company.
They do. The UAW is going to be striking the automakers, about 180,000 workers there. The strike continues with actors and writers. The Las Vegas hotel workers are about to go on strike. Possibly some pilots going to go on strike. People are striking all over the place here. It's because inflation is up and people feel they need bigger pay to be able to keep up with the rising cost of living. So labor is much more active than it has been in the past.
And with all that happening, it's not typically a positive impact on the economy, is it?
Well, it's going to depress the economy. If you have the automakers not being able to make cars, think of not only directly them, but all the suppliers and all the auto dealerships, and there's a whole ecosystem there that gets disrupted, just as the entire entertainment ecosystem is being disrupted terribly. There's going to be no new TV shows, no new movies. Everything's being canceled left and right. There's about 600,000 people that work directly in the movie business. And again, think of the theaters all over the country, and it just has wide impacts on these things. In both cases, I would call it an existential threat. As far as the movie and TV business, the writers and actors want a bigger piece of a bigger pie. They want to be protected against artificial intelligence. And the reality is the pie is smaller because the studios are not getting paid per movie anymore, but they're getting paid a streaming service where it's kind of an all-you-can-eat system, so they get a lot less money. So the pie is smaller, and the actors and writers want what's not available, basically.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, they're concerned about artificial intelligence taking their jobs, which they are right to be concerned about. Artificial intelligence can do acting, it can do voices, it can do computer graphics, it can do editing, all kinds of things. And they're right to be concerned about it, but I don't think the movie studios are going to give up on the newest technology either. So it's an existential threat to the entertainment business. And the same thing in the car business. There's a major shift going between internal combustion engines to electric cars, which need a lot less labor. And in fact, what the car makers have been doing is moving their plants to the south, both the south of the United States and Mexico, where they don't have unions. So it's an existential threat to the union. So in both cases, I think these are going to be, Hollywood has already been a long strike. I think it's going to last a long time. And the UAW could be a long strike as well. These definitely hurt the economy.
And like you had mentioned last month, there's also going to be a ripple effect at places like restaurants that are near theaters, and anybody at all who gets a crowd of people who come in to see them because they were going to the movie.
Yeah, there's going to be no new movies. There's going to be no reason to go to the... In fact, I've been seeing that several multiplexes are closing altogether. There's going to be nothing for them to show. So, yes, the restaurants... Just think of all the kind of ricochet effects of this thing down the line. So, we have two existential threats here. I don't see how the actors and writers are ever going to be satisfied with what the studios are going to offer them. And with the UAW, the head of the UAW, a guy named Sean Fain, he is literally a communist. He believes in Marx and Engels and Trotsky, and he wants to bring down capitalism. They're asking for a 40% pay increase for the UAW workers.
Wow.
GM offered 10%, and Sean Fain called that insulting. Okay, so I don't see how that one's going to get resolved anytime soon either.
And the Federal Reserve just had a meeting about interest rates as well.
The economy is slowing, which they're happy with. Inflation's coming down. In the employment market, jobs are still being added, but at a slower pace. Every month this year, there's been fewer and fewer new jobs created. The job openings had been 11 million, and that's now down to 8 million. So there's still a lot of job openings, but less than before. So what the Fed Reserve has done is slow the economy, and they're happy about that. They want it to be slow even more to get that inflation down.
Jordan, I'm hoping next month we have positive news, but there's a part of me that says that's probably not going to be the case.
Well, in the middle of all this, September 30th, we may have a government shutdown as well. I don't know if you consider that positive news or not, but if the House can't pass the appropriations bills it's supposed to, it's only passed one of 12. The Senate has passed all 12. If the House doesn't pass all 12 and they resolve them by the end of September, then we will have a government shutdown, which always disrupts everything. So if you want to go to a national park, do it before September 30th because they're going to be closed at that point.
Good to know. Jordan, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you again next month.
All right. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Again, our guest today, Jordan Goodman, America's Money Answers Man. If you have questions, you can reach out to him through his website, moneyanswers.com.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Divers who recover golf balls from lakes make about $150,000 a year on average.
Holy cow.
We need to get some diving equipment.
No doubt.
And probably find a lake near a golf course. Like, I haven't found any here. There's not a golf course for 18 miles, John. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
1 in 5 adults believe that aliens are hiding on our planet disguised as humans. 1 in 5. 20% of adults believe that.
Okay.
And I think we're right.
You would be one of them.
I don't know. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A UK company allows being hungover as a valid reason for missing work. Employees are allotted 4 hungover days per year.
Are you kidding?
I used to work with a guy who used that excuse. He never called it that.
He never said that. No, he didn't.
But he was hungover every Friday because he went out every Thursday. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The first train reached a top speed of 5 miles per hour, so not super fast.
Okay.
And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
55% of people yawn within 5 minutes of seeing somebody else yawn.
That's true.
I think it's
do the
way
same.
more than
I
5
do
minutes.
that.
It's quick.
Yep.
Now I'm going to yawn just thinking about it. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question for you, Heidi. 65% of women don't trust their man to do this. What is it?
Laundry.
No, that's not it. You wouldn't trust me to do this. Repair the car. Can you imagine you sending me out? My car's not working. You want to go check it out? I'd be like, nope. I'm handy like around the house.
You're good at many things,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That's not
cars
one
are
of them.
not one of your
No, that's
strong
not.
points.
That is
But, and
not-
at least you know that.
I do know that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Soda Pop Maker. Soda Pop Maker?
Soda Pop.
That's what it says on here. Soda Pop Maker. Fanta is teasing its new seasonal creepy mystery flavor, and it'll turn your tongue black. Ooh. On their website, they put, "We've got a spooky new mystery flavor that's hauntingly delicious. But be warned, your taste buds are in for a fright. So sip if you dare, and look in the mirror if you're in for a scary surprise." Here's what we know so far. The tongue-transforming zero sugar drink comes in a 20-ounce bottle decked out with Halloween imagery, like a big spider and flying bat. And latest novelty in the soda brand, What's the Fanta, WTF, campaign. Launched by, so it's what the Fanta,
What
that's
the
their thing.
Fanta? Yeah.
Launched by the parent company Coca-Cola back in 2022.
I didn't know Coca-Cola owned
Oh, yeah.
Fanta.
Yeah. You say Fanta, I say Fanta. We're going to get along just fine.
Tomato.
Yeah, limited edition mystery flavor is meant to fool senses and challenge your taste buds. The company is asking drinkers to have a taste, see if they can figure out the flavor, and guests can be shared on their social media. And I've got a link to all of that because, well, why not? It's weird. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. We've been going through this for a bit now. We have the list of the 120 cities with funny names, the world's top 120, whatever, from vroom, vroom, vroom.
Whatever.
You know what I mean? Here we are. Dinkytown, Minnesota.
Oh, Dinkytown. Minnesota has several on this list.
Yeah. Lick Fork, Virginia. That's fun.
Okay.
Where do you live? Lick Fork? I bet that must mean they have good food, apparently. Looneyville, Texas. How would you like to live in Looneyville?
Okay. Sometimes I feel like I do.
There are times I feel like it too. Kill, Ireland. So they live in a town called Kill. And I don't understand why this, but Texas has several weird ones as well, like my large intestine, Texas.
Jeez.
And our final one for today, Upper Thong, England. Upper Thong, England. It's not Lower Thong, it's Upper Thong. Okay. I've got the list in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Our quote today is from Charles Wadsworth. I like that name. Does that sound like very distinguished to you?
Oh, it absolutely does.
Well, let's see if you think so after the quote. By the time a man realizes that his father was right, he has a son who thinks he's wrong.
That's true.
You know what? I think it is almost exactly that amount of time.
That is true.
Because I remember thinking when our kids were growing up, man, my dad was right about all of this. And then our son was like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, oh, what just happened? Quote of the day comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. Take a listen to this. Headline, Honesty Triumphs, a Costco employee's remarkable act of kindness. So a commendable act at a Costco store in California has garnered widespread praise for one of their dedicated employees. John Sotelo works at a place in California. It's Costco in California. It's got the address here, but I don't know why we need to put that in the story. Anyway, he would find himself in a situation that would test his integrity. While going about his usual duties late last month, he noticed something unusual while stocking a pallet of water. Amidst the merchandise was an envelope that looked a bit interesting. He looked at it, and there was $3,940 stuffed in the envelope.
What?
Yeah. He didn't hesitate. He immediately informed his supervisors about the discovery. They tracked down the owner using the person's Costco member ID and store surveillance video. So they're able to look and see, okay, where did this come from? And who is this person? And when they checked out, how do we know? Anyway, a lot of work they went through to find this out.
Why would they have just stuck it in amongst merchandise?
It says it was crazy because my manager walked me outside. The member was right there. She told me, thank you. I'm glad you found this. That's for my kids to go to school. He said, I'm like, okay, well, I'm happy to help. Back on August 1st, he made his goal, by the way, to become Employee of the Month. And then after this, I'm pretty sure he's going to probably be Employee of the Year.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And we've had this discussion before. Anytime you find something like that, it's best to find the owner. And there are people who go, they go by I think it's in the Constitution, finders keepers, losers weepers. Isn't that somewhere in the Constitution?
I don't believe that
No?
is in the Constitution.
Okay.
No, but
I was being silly. I know it's not. But there are some people who go by that. And there are some people who go, you know what, that's fine. You can do that. But at the end of the day, I love what this guy did. That's what I would have done. I think it's the right thing to do. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show.